This was perfect for me.
What made it perfect?
I was getting dirty. I could feel the horses. I could pet them. I could hold the kids. I don't know how long I've been volunteering for the EquiCenter. I do know that I started volunteering in the old barn. The first number of years were wonderful, and I came in happy every time I came in. But then our home life became pretty much of a roller coaster. A series of events started happening which were pretty devastating to our family. My husband, John's parents got in a terrible car accident, and his mother became a quadriplegic, so there was a lot of care involved in that. My son, Patrick, at age 26, began showing the signs of the disease of addiction, which runs rampant in my family. He was doing quite well, and then my brother, who had been a crack addict, but beat it, was hit by a woman who was texting, and he and his dog both died. It sent my son down. A year later, my daughter got married, which was a wonderful day. But the commotion and the tenseness of it for my son caused him to relapse again. And 2 months later, they found my son in his car, and he had died down in Florida. You become numb. And John and I, when the policeman came to the door and knocked, John and I it was like we didn't even know what to say to each other. 2 days afterwards, I said to John, I went up to John with all these people there, and I said, I gotta go. And he said, why? And I said, I'm signed up for the EquiCenter. I gotta go do my hour. I walked in the barn door, and Debbie, one of the instructors, came up to me, didn't say a word, just brought me up to a horse and put my arms around that horse's head. And I had a good cry. It's so hard to explain how these things work. My son dies, and yet I am nurtured by a bunch of people, a bunch of horses, and a bunch of kids that no therapist, no psychiatrist could ever do a better job with. Sometime during my son's disease of addiction, and when he died, I was diagnosed with MS. As any mother would tell you, MS might be a big thing when people are diagnosed to most people, but it was at the bottom of the list when it came to the other things that were going on with our family. I kept volunteering, but I did have to slow down. I couldn't run with the kids and trot anymore. Summers became tough because of the heat situation. About a year and a half ago, the girls, when I say the girls, it's my little group, started bugging me about riding. And I told them, the last time wasn't that great. The horse threw me, the saddle fell off, and I don't think it was a good thing. And then I decided, hey, listen, if my son could do what he did as far as working as hard as he did, I can get back on the horse. So last fall, I started riding horses again. And I absolutely love it. It's once a week. I can't tell you what it does for me emotionally, but on the other hand, for my MS, it works my legs unbelievably. It works my brain, it works my body, it works my balance, and it works my emotions. Our family, thanks to Patrick, who I need to say, I respect him more than anybody I do in my life. He fought hard. It's a terrible disease, and I will always be proud of my son. Our family has made it through, and I have made it through. And I have to say, The reason why is coming to this place. I came here to help them. I never imagined that during my time of volunteering that this place would turn around and rescue me.